Welcome to No Land Hand, the show in which I harass Craig because he cannot put his fingers down. Why? I don't know.
It's a very specific inside joke that we just came up with that no one's gonna get.
But you know
I
what?
have Parkinson's.
If you
That's
can't,
really not funny to me.
we're here today to talk about Magic the Gathering, which shocks everyone, I know. But in particular, we want to talk about New Capenna. Because New Capenna is by far one of the most exciting sets, I think, to come out in the last 2 years. You can quote me on that. I think Kamigawa is the I can't even pronounce the set that I love.
Yeehaw, the Kamigawa.
You know what? I'm gonna hex you if you don't stop. Kamigawa was probably my favorite set and probably will be for the entire year. But New Capenna looks so good. I love Elspeth. I know that probably does not come as a surprise to you, but she is now competing directly for my heart the same way that Danitha Capuchin did for Dominaria. Yeah. I don't know if anyone knows who that is, but she was cool. She had like an undercut and a braid, and she had a sword that she's drawing out, and I was like, marry me. She didn't, obviously. But
she's cardboard.
Go figure. But Elspeth in this new set looks so cool.
Yeah, I actually sent the artwork into our chat. If you want to peek, that's who that smoking hot woman is with the cool sword. Yeah, some really cool artwork they're doing with it.
What is in the sword is what I want to know.
Halo.
I thought it was that, but then I was like...
Well, I don't know for sure. Someone on Twitter said that it's powered by their drug, Halo. So, I don't know.
Okay. This might be one of the few times that I know something you don't about Magic, and it'll be a very slim margin.
Whoa.
Do you know how they got Halo?
By killing angels.
So, originally... the Phyrexians were trying to take over New Capenna, and the angels were like, they're too powerful for us.
Yeah. So
they made a deal with the demons, and the demons were like, yeah, sure. And then they betrayed them and used them as Halo. And so like they're using angels and producing Halo out of them.
Wow. That explains a lot about that demon with his car, the Cadillac that has the little angel hood ornament.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And so the flavor is really good with that, and like that's how they're able to like defeat the Phyrexians, is they had the power of like angels and demons, and they were like push them back.
Oh.
But angels were not willing in this.
Well, that's what they get got for.
Yeah. What are you excited about?
To be honest, I'm just digging the aesthetic.
Yeah.
They're really going hard on this one too. Just kind of like Kamigawa, and I hope that we get even just a fraction of what we got from the promotional stuff.
Yeah.
Because Kamigawa, we got a soundtrack, we got an animated graphic novel, we got like an anime intro, all this other shit that we got. So if Capenna even gets one, even if we get a like really well-made trailer for the expansion, I'll be happy with it.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool. I don't really know how I feel about them making Nicholas like the mob crime boss guy. No. Only because before he's been kind of a ravenous animal, and now he's in like a suit. So it's just I'm okay with the like overriding of his character because he didn't really have one before. Yeah. It's just definitely odd. I always make the meme that the last time we saw Nicholas, he was blowing up a pigeon. And then, now he's in a suit, and apparently they mock him for how he talks because he just rambles on all the time. So now he like monologues, but the last time we saw him, he was in Ravnica on like a perch, like a gargoyle, just blowing the fuck out of pigeons. So I was like, okay, well, that's a little much.
Yeah.
And then I like all the crime families. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. The return of the other half of the Triomes. Yeah. All these different crime families. I love the flavor of it. It reminds me of Shards a lot, where Shards and Cons they had this through line that really attached them to each other, but they were definitely Cons and Shards. They were very different. Yeah. This one we have Triomes and like crime families, and something about it still feels like they're tied together. And we're already kind of getting this thing we talked about, second or third episode, maybe fourth episode, we were talking about, I wonder if we're going to start interacting with people that are just going to not know the traditional terms for them.
Yeah.
And people are already starting to do it. And we talked about it during our Strixhaven game a little bit, that we now have almost like a second language now. Because when we're with Jacob and the Arcane Arcade crew, we use Prismari, Strixhaven terms. But when we're with some of our people that we play with that are a little bit, have been in the game a little longer, we use Ravnica ones. And sometimes we even slip and use the Strixhaven ones, which they don't really get.
I called the shop trying to find the game store that you work at, not to talk to you, obviously. But because I was trying to find that Prismari deck that so we could play it on stream, and the person who answered the phone, who I love her to death, she's one of my favorite people who works there, was like, what do you need? I was like, I need that Prismari deck. And she was like, what color combination is that? And I was like, oh shoot. Wait a moment while my brain loads. And it's because it's that thing, like, I'm so used to then like just calling it Prismari because everyone else around here will call it Prismari. You know?
I mean, it's a huge cultural shift I think we're going to get to, where we're just going to have different terminology. Yeah. And I wonder if it's going to become so ingrained that that eventually Prismari versus Izzet will mean different things, functionality. So it'll be like, well, a Prismari deck primarily focuses on like copying spells, where like an Izzet deck will be more around spell slinging. I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah. Or maybe like an Izzet traditional deck is just an Izzet doing Curiosity combos, where Prismari is
Storm.
Yeah, I mean the Prismari commander, the conductor that will throw random damage at people, or the voice that will become super large and kill you through combat damage. So I just, where it's too early to tell, but I can feel like a shift in the dynamic. People
There's
are
some
already
nuance coming.
Oh yeah. I mean, we can already see it, and it's now that if we have a group of people that are already using 5 of them, give them the other 5 from the Triomes. We're gonna get these 5 from Capenna, but we're only missing the other 5 for Strixhaven, and then that's all of them.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to watch it happen. Yesterday when we were filming for a podcast, I was staring at the map that was behind me, and it completely short-circuited my brain. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up. Yeah. Because I looked at it and went, oh, this is for D&D, it's Avernus. And then I went, no, this is magic related, it's the Guilds of Ravnica. And then I went, no, it's actually not, it's for the colleges. I will have to learn, because I'm not giving up.
Well,
but
to be honest, it might just be
it's a lot of
it might just be the thing that whatever it is that is most relevant is what we're calling it. So we call it Prismari because we've not had a Ravnica set.
That's probably
We're
true.
going to call it, I can't think of any of the new ones because they just barely started announcing them. But
yeah, I was thinking Savai though.
Yeah, I was thinking Savai.
Yeah. To be honest, I was terrible at the Triomes anyway. Or not the Triomes, the cons and
I also,
shards.
Christ, to be honest, this would be kind of a fun thing too, to see how hard it is to even, like something like, because I would say that the shards are more accessible to like pronounce, but maybe not.
Oh.
And maybe because I struggle with the Ikoria ones a little more than I do any of the other ones, but to be honest, the cons ones probably look real strange.
So I don't know, because I have primarily interacted with, I think, Alara.
Yeah.
Primarily because, 1, that's mostly what I play.
Yeah. And
then 2, because we have a home game that's set in it right now. So I'm interacting with those names a lot.
Yeah.
I probably couldn't name any of
the cons ones?
Yeah.
I think you could. I think you just don't start coming to you. Like, because you were talking so many things.
Probably like Muldrotha? It's one, right?
No, Muldrotha is a creature that is...
No, I know.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're asking about is Muldrotha? Yes.
Sorry.
She falls under
yeah, I'm so used to me being able to say something crazy like that, you just make the leap. I'm like, no.
I guess, I don't know if we should even clarify what we're talking about.
You probably is not, but...
What we are talking about currently right now is the shorthand in which players talk to each other and communicate what their deck's color identity is. So if I was going to say my deck is blue and red, it's Izzet, but now because of the new Strixhaven College, there's now a new name for it called Prismari.
Right.
And we're slowly getting more and more stuff where there's now two names for things. And then as new players join, we have two communities that are speaking almost different languages, but still communicating the same ideas.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's kind of fascinating.
And there's a lot of them. I mean, because
Yeah.
each 2 color combination, that's 10. Each 3, there's 10 again.
Yeah.
Each
so
4, there's 5.
That's what I'm saying. My brain may not be able to hold it. We'll find out. But I think the guilds and the colleges are going to be the worst for me.
Yeah.
Since, to be honest, I probably won't even remember the names of these mob families. They look so cool.
Oh, yeah, to be honest, some of them are hard. And I think it's because I don't, like have the accent that Jacob has all the time when he's trying to do Italian. But I don't have.
Oh, you don't have like a fake Italian accent just
not really.
to kind of roll with? What about you, Emma? Do you have a fake Italian accent that you can just... Oh, no.
Do you?
Mamma mia.
No.
Here, if you could, that'd be great. Here, we'll try and have you pronounce these names for me.
Because maybe that's what it's missing is like that. There's like a rhythm to it that we're just not hitting.
That's Jacob. He's got all of that.
Yeah.
He's got all the accents and the sound effects, and
It's
that's
almost
his
like
specialty.
it's almost like he just like practices them a lot because it's something that he does. I don't know.
dude, I don't. He'll hear a sound once and be like, "Oh yeah, I can make that." I'm like, "How?"
It just is lodged in his brain now.
Okay. So we have the new 3-color names here, which before was Esper, Grixis, Jund, Naya, and Bant are now Obscura,
Okay.
Mastros,
Maestros.
Maestros, because of the M-A-E.
Yeah.
We have Maestros, Riveteers, Cabardi, and Brokers.
Okay, so Riveteers. Okay, so I was remembering them a lot worse. The second, so not the Brokers or the Riveteers.
Cabaretti might be the, yeah.
That's the
might
one
be
that's gonna
Cabaretti.
get me.
Hey,
Emma.
give me a little chance. Give me try those out.
What am I reading?
See how they have like the little like names that have like
In like red?
yeah. Trust me, we've never heard these pronounced, so you and I and me are on the same level here.
Like just say them or
Yeah, how do you think they're pronounced?
Yeah, no, I think you should.
I mean, if you want to do it in a fake Italian accent, I would enjoy that immensely. But no, you do not have to. Because the first one is like I would think it's Obscura, or
yeah, Obscura.
yeah.
I don't know the second one.
See, because I assume it's Maestro. So it's Maestros.
Maestros. Maestros?
I don't have it in front of me. I'm just saying.
M-A-E. So
Usually I would say Maestros, but.
Maestros make a lot more sense.
River tears.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that does not say river. Riveteers.
Yeah, little rivets.
That sounds like that bread. I don't know what it's called. Never mind.
Ciabatta?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
On sync.
I was in the bakery.
Wow.
Foods.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Done.
Cabaretti?
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Sabaretti? I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It could be a sigh.
Shit. See, we've not seen the introduction videos. We don't know how to pronounce any of these. I'm so used to the other ones.
Yeah.
And brokers, I
yeah.
imagine.
That one's easy.
Yeah.
Throw an easy one in there.
Let me see. Maestros, yeah. Cabaret.
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I agree with all of those.
No.
No. Me a stamp of approval.
The Cabaretti?
Yeah.
Cabaretti.
There we go.
That's exactly it.
Okay, well, then that moves us to the next kind of thing I want to try, because the
Okay.
second picture, not the one of the day,
Uh-huh.
Emma, but the other picture I put in the chat, that boy in there. What? Give him a name. What do you think about his name?
What boy? This boy?
Yeah, the other one.
This
Yeah.
boy?
That is a cat demon that is the head crime boss of the family of Cabaretti.
Cover it.
That's exactly what he looks like.
Yeah. I was thinking if I had to pick, that's what he would look
Yeah.
like. He has a little toupee. He has a little
It
toupee.
has like one strand coming down.
Wow.
What do you think of him? Give him a name.
A name.
Because he has a name, but I want to hear what you would name him. If you got a name too, Mia, feel free to chime in.
Giuseppe. That's his name.
Okay, but like, that's not far. So that's not far from his real name.
I was going to say
Giuseppe.
Tubbington. So
Tubbington?
one of us was better than the other.
Wow,
It's
Tubbington.
definitely not me.
Harold Tubbington here. Head of the Capenna family. Okay, he would be Tubbington if the Capenna family was instead named after that bread.
Oh, that's good. Giovanna.
His name is Jetmir,
Jetmir.
which Giuseppe is not far off. It's pretty close.
Giuseppe.
You have to play this cat deck, Emma. You have to play Magic with us sometime, and we will build you Giuseppe.
Giuseppe. Oh, you know what we should do? We should get an altar of it, so it is Giuseppe.
His name is Giuseppe. Okay. We can do that. His name is Nexus of Rebels.
Oh.
That's a subtitle. It's
He
Jetmir,
sounds real
Nexus
fun.
of Rebels. He's 1 and Naya, or Kabardi, 5/4, Demon Cat. Creatures you control get +1 and +0, and have Vigilance as long as you control 3 or more creatures. Creatures you control also get +1 and Trample if you control 6 or more, and then they get another +1 and Double Strike if you control 9 or more. So he's a token deck or a creature deck.
Army.
Yeah, big, mini.
I had this thought when I was, I was zoning out while you read that, because I only half listen to anything that goes on this show, unless I'm talking. It doesn't. No, I'm sorry. I digress. My
You better
point.
watch yourself. I'm gonna fucking Pepe fuck you up.
We'll see about that.
You gonna do fight him? He's a cat.
Yeah, I will.
She should have
Whoa.
beat up Giuseppe.
Whoa.
Equal
Is
left, equal
Giuseppe
right.
like a normal sized cat or like
No.
a big man?
No, Giuseppe's large.
Yeah, he's huge.
Giuseppe's like a large animal.
Yeah, he's massive.
It's let me speak.
Oh, no.
I'll try and find his actual the art that he's like in.
Giuseppe,
I was just
I hope
thinking
you
of,
like your name. Don't come after me,
after me.
please.
So, magic is for everyone, right? All ages. It's kind of supposed to be geared at everyone, right? So the fact that they chose crime families, I thought was interesting. But now we have this Giuseppe, Lord of Revels, and now I'm wondering if that's how they're gonna kind of like balance it, is just have some wacky like nonsense go on with it.
Oh, me absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's a cat demon.
Right.
It has
Okay.
to.
Anyone who has had a cat though knows cats are demons, and I say that with much love.
Yeah, I put the artwork of his card. Is that that's not fucking. Who? Who drew that? Built for tough.
True statement.
Giuseppe.
His toupee is even more voluptuous in this picture.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
It's a little taller.
Oh, it is. Look at him go.
Oh, I was gonna see if his claws were.
What's he
gold.
sound like? This is the thing where I was like, this is the problem about being a nerd and being fat, is you can't really cosplay anyone. I could probably cosplay Giuseppe. I could get a little bathrobe and a scarf and just be Giuseppe for a day.
I got that's what it would require. Just a scarf and a bathrobe.
Yep.
I mean, what else is he in?
A toupee.
He does
Those
have,
horns.
he does have a toupee.
He's kind of got the hair.
See, that's what I'm telling you. I'm built for tough. I have Giuseppe hair.
Get some horns on you. And call it a good day.
His claws are so long.
I know.
Yeah, those look dangerous.
Like, not like super scary long, but like it looks like he hasn't trimmed them in a few days.
He has not done his grooming.
Yeah.
I like his little turned up shoes.
I just made him 20 times less intimidating.
Why are you not afraid of Giuseppe?
Not with those shoes.
Can you imagine him like sitting down and trying to be that godfather, be like, "You come to me,
What do you come to Jepepe for?
and what would you come for? I assume
What does Jepepe have that you need?
catnip.
Hair? Oh, I
So
see.
two-faced.
I protect all the salons in Capenna.
No, he probably does do like a black market hair retrieval.
That's weird. What?
You heard me.
he like repos your hair?
Yeah, he absolutely does.
What do
Yeah.
do you think Emma he has to like do this for his weave? That's why his nails are so long. He can scratch in there so he doesn't fuck his hair up.
We see.
We are really focused on Jepepe
Yeah,
too
so
long.
I'm-
Can Jepepe be our commander of the day?
Yes,
No.
I guess.
We were a good commander of the day.
I just like to say that we definitely, you know, when we were talking about this, we're like, well, we just want to talk about New Capenna a little, just a smidge.
Really, I just want to.
And then it was like, what if we just talked about Jepepe? Be it.
I love him so much. And to be honest, everyone does.
Yeah.
Everyone does. The reason I want to bring this up is because today at the shop when I was working, my 2 coworkers were there and were the people that are unfortunately in charge. And so we decide everything.
Yeah.
One of them is very artistically inclined.
Yeah.
And we set up a calendar for the month so people know what's going on, especially when there's a pre-release like New Capenna. And they draw a picture on it.
Yeah.
Last time for spring, they drew a hobbit next to a tree, next to a unicorn, just kind of hanging out. Beautiful piece of art. They're going to redraw it today, and they're like, of which of the 5 crime families do we want to highlight? And it wasn't even like
Close.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, no one said no one knew anyone else except Jepepe.
Jepepe.
They were like, what about the cat? And then my other was like, yeah, that's perfect. And then they
Yeah.
walked back to me and they're like, which one do you want? I was like, probably the cat, right? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I like
Jepepe's
that.
on everything, and I love him very, very much.
Dearly, dearly. He has stolen all of our hearts, unfortunately. And that's not true. Elspeth still has mine. Get wrecked. Also,
Oh.
there was another reveal. I'm sorry, this is not about Jepepe, but they did talk about the fact that Earl Brask might actually be on our side.
Oh yeah.
Which is, I mean, not surprising for people who know anything about Phyrexians, but also very cool that he's probably going to be included in the set as, like, not the antagonist. So, that's my 2 cents about
Someone was saying
that. Mm-hmm.
on this card's on Jepepe's card and like flavor win
Yeah.
that he gets stronger because of how many people he's around. So his mechanic is how many people he can surround himself with and
Yeah.
like entertain.
Lord of Revels. You know, he probably is an entertainer. That actually makes sense.
Jepepe,
Jepepe.
pole dancer.
No.
Exotic dancer.
Yeah. All right, so we have a lot of new things we want to try out. So
We
should probably leave Jepepe in his corner.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
we'll put a little picture and put him in the corner of the whole episode.
Right.
Just so he's with us.
So there's a couple of things we're kind of doing. We're kind of making some moves, some preparations, because as you're watching this, 2 episodes from now will be our season finale. So we want to kind of like try some stuff out and do some cool things.
Mhm.
And one of the things that we really wanted to try during season 1 was a tier list, because I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah.
And one of the things we talked about a lot is like Magic, like history-wise, has a bunch of different tokens.
Yeah.
Every set that comes out, obviously you're gonna get, you know, a warrior. If there's warriors in there, you're gonna get tokens that are included in the packs. Some of the coolest stuff is like when suddenly they'll just change the art on it for like no reason. And you've gone from having 1 warrior for like the last 2 years, and suddenly there's a really cool one. So I wanted to kind of inflict some tokens on us, and us to kind of be able to go through and like,
Yeah.
oh, I really like this one, or this one's trash and should be thrown away immediately.
Yeah, so we're gonna go a tier list.
Yeah.
Well, first, we will. The reason we have seasons to kind of address what we're going on break for, because we'll be going on a substantial season break. Because obviously, like everything is, Spencer is having a kid, and there'll be a baby very soon. So we're going to
Very
kind of
excited.
get ahead of that, finish up, and then we'll allow tons of space for this kid to be born and have just a chance
Be
to
much
exist.
loved.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
us. So we'll probably be back.
That wasn't us saying that we're gonna steal their kid. Let me just be very clear about that.
Uh,
Because I
went to Gepepe, and Gepepe said I could.
Gepepe is probably not tough enough to take on Spencer. So
True.
Gepepe would be like coffee cake and just whine and cry all the time. This is speaking of the devil.
no.
Okay, so
So what the kind of premise of this is I've kind of gone through and like selected some tokens for us to look at, and for you and I, the question is, would we run this in our deck? The higher up the tier list it is, the more likely it is to happen.
okay.
Emma's Emma's philosophy for her is, would she be ashamed if this was displayed as art? So we have a little fun tier list for you guys to, I guess, play along with. If you guys want the link, you let me know. I'll post it for you so you can do your own.
Oh, that'd be
pace
cool.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we should probably start with angels,
Okay.
to be honest.
Okay.
Because
On the
I've
first
heard
one, Angel
yeah.
1.
Angel 1.
Okay, Angel 1. This one, Zendikar. Original Zendikar.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Before I was playing Magic.
Yeah. The original Zendikar, I think, came out in 2011.
Yeah.
Now there are 6 entire sets around it.
Yeah. I'm gonna come out and say it. I think it has to be like a C or a D. I would turn it down even to a D. I
Wow.
just think that, look, her costume is very uninspired. What even is it? Is it latex?
What's
What's going on with it?
I don't know if latex flows that way.
No, but so yeah, you have a flowing part of it, right? But then you have like a skin tight part of it that's doing very odd things.
Oh, it actually says 2009.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think what does it for me, because everything else, I think you're right, is just kind of fantasy angel, but the halo over the eyes is pretty fucking killer.
That's fair. There's a little drama there.
Yeah. So I think it's at least C. And what do you think?
I think they're hot.
That's fair.
And I like I like that it's like dark.
Yeah?
And yet the halo over the eyes is also really fucking cool.
It is. So, what do you think?
Probably like C.
Yeah?
I
Okay.
think it's cool. It's
That's
not like, whoa, but it's cool.
Okay, let's put Angel 1 and C2 then.
Okay.
Okay.
Angel 2.
It's a little pixely on my end.
So yeah,
Angel 2 doesn't have the best.
I try to make sure that I pull similar angels because like Magic is notorious for doing this. Where like you get a 4/4 angel or a 2/2 angel or whatever angel.
Yeah.
This is the only one that I really made an exception for. He's a 3/3 angel.
Yeah.
Well, the rest are 4/4s.
From the Dungeons & Dragons set that just came out last year. And it looks like it's a planar.
It does.
Because it has a green skin. I will say that I like as opposed to the last one,
Yeah.
I like the contrast of the orange armor with the green skin.
I do too.
I think that's very cool. I also think the fact that like the upper body in shadow, but the eyes are still glowing.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking cool.
I like that it's not what you would typically think of as an angel.
Yeah,
Like I was like, close your eyes and describe unto me an angel.
yeah.
This would not be. I mean, he kind of looks a little like a Ninja Turtle. I'm not
Fuck.
gonna lie. Are you telling me
Well,
I'm not wrong?
No, I was gonna come with C tier, but now you said Ninja Turtle, and now he's gonna be probably D tier.
No.
That probably does not save him. Now I'm gonna look at every planar as if they're Ninja Turtle.
Would you be ashamed to pull that out and play that in an angel deck?
No,
No.
but he do be looking like
Like a
Ninja
Ninja
Turtle.
Turtle, he does. What about you, Emma?
It's fine.
See, that's kind of how I feel. He's fine.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's nothing wrong, but also nothing like,
Stand out.
yeah.
I would.
Okay.
I would put him
Besides like the green skin, but
yeah. I put him as a C just because it's interesting.
Okay, C tier then.
No.
Okay, Angel 3. This is from Avison Restored,
Yeah.
2012. Yeah, Emma, do you
Yeah.
want to start? Do you want to
I
start us
think
off?
this belongs in A tier.
It's solid.
She do be so hot, and that hair and
Yeah.
and she just looks like so bad, but also like great at the same time. If that makes sense.
To be honest, it fits because the setting Innistrad is kind of that. It is kind of that good, but also really bad.
Yeah. I kind of actually agree with this. She gives me some Amazon vibes, Amazonian. And also, I think I like the fact that it's like a dynamic pose. There's something going on with this person. They're not just standing there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were in battle, but
As if she's descending to talk to you.
that's what it
Kind of
is.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I also like the hair. I'm a huge fan of creatures like this. The new Aurelia looks this way from Guilds of Ravnica. I love the long hair.
I like the little helmet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the helmet's cool. It also has the set symbol.
Yeah.
If you look at like the little thing, there's the set symbol in it. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I say A tier.
A tier indeed.
Yes.
Agreed.
Okay.
I did pull a lot of angels just because I know someone's a huge fan of them. So I thought we would.
Go through that bunch of them.
Yeah.
Okay, Angel 4 is from Gatecrash, which is unfortunate because the thing I just said about Aurelia.
Yeah.
This is probably a Boros Angel, and it's really unfortunate it looks like crap. This looks terrible.
Okay, but I like the little halo around her head that's not a halo, right? I think that's
It's
a
like
cool.
energy.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's cool. I like her sword is real cool. But she definitely looks, for me, I think she looks like a cleric or a paladin. I think for that it has to be like a C or a D.
It's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
hard-
what I was gonna say too.
It's hard to tell where like the armor starts and everything else. I like that.
What is this? What is this thing over here? Like this?
Yeah, I think it's a shield,
Yeah.
but it's hard to tell because the
Yeah.
color and the design is so similar to the chest piece that it could be mistaken as something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say the only redeeming factor is I love an angel with like bird wings. I think the wings are super cool,
Yeah.
and I wish that there wasn't so much like fluff covering the wings.
Yeah.
Because if you look at these other ones, we don't really get like they're all kind of white. I guess the first one has that really cool like black fade into white, but
Right.
I don't think we get the same effect here.
This one actually looks like it has wings that could support itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Sadly though,
Do it.
I think it's D tier for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I can be convinced it's D tier for sure. Unfortunately.
Angel 4 gets D tier.
Oof.
Okay.
Also, her like face. It's
Yeah.
like it's. I thought it was face paint like at first, or like
Right.
something on there, but it's like almost like a mask, and it like
Oh, it is
comes
like a
around her
mask.
mouth.
Whoa. See what I'm saying? It's just too busy.
Yeah.
Like pick one.
Yeah,
Someone needs
it's
to be
like they
like-
tried to cram too much into one
Yeah.
picture.
It's that thing they talk about with editing. Sometimes when you stop back and you think it's finished, find one thing. Take it away.
Yeah. The next one, Angel 5, from Zendikar Rising, a revisit from our last Zendikar, which is Angel 1. This is this is gonna be high on the list for me.
Yeah. I was gonna say, this is, I think, everything that the first Angel could have been. It has a cool halo still. It has very cool bird wings, kind of, coming like out
There's
both
almost
ways.
2 sets of bird wings, which
Yeah.
is also super killer. Any angel that is like Tyrael from Diablo that has like the little tentacle wings are super cool, or like Iona who has several sets of wings. They're just fucking cool.
Yeah.
Look at those quads. Holy shit.
I was gonna say also the detail in, like it's great because you have everything else in armor, but then the part that's not is her legs that are just so well drawn and rendered.
Yeah.
The shadows super well done, and I think the art. To be honest, it's a shame that this is not a full art token.
Yeah, it would be killer.
Because there's some kind of like, it looks like her robe thing kind of goes down and behind her.
Yeah.
And real bird wings, the halo around the eyes is really cool. We've already established that. And then the sword is
So
sends it.
I think so. What I liked about Angel 3, was that she was very hot, very hot. I think
Very hot.
this woman's also very hot, but like in a athletic way.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yes. Not like a I got boobies way, but
Right.
Like, I'll
like
push
a-
you like a melon.
I'm
between
gonna
my
step
thighs.
on you
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
of way. You're like, okay, that's fine.
That's
Go ahead.
Absolutely. She's very capable. I love that armor detailing, to be honest. I think this is S tier.
I was gonna say S tier as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah?
for
Okay.
sure.
Oh, Maggie.
Last Angel
This is
coming up.
It's not gonna go well
Ooh.
for us.
Ooh.
You want to start, Emma?
Sure. I'm really digging this makeup look. Not a lot of the other ones have anything going on with their face.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, besides that, Angel 3
Yeah.
or 4, whatever.
With the mask.
I really like that detail though. Other than that, she's hot, and she's got pretty hair.
Yeah.
Your hair is very
And-
cool.
I really like the light coming in, and the glare on the sword. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a really
That
really
lens
cool
flare.
detail. Yeah.
It's so cool. I also love the hair. I like the fact that so this is weird for me in that it's a dynamic pose that for me doesn't, when you stop to think about it too much, doesn't work, but looks so cool, I think, in the actual formation of it. I like the fact that she's making eye contact with you this way. I know that Angel 3 did that, but I feel like it's like personal. She's like, look, I'm about to smite you next. She seems very capable. I like the wings are very detailed in it.
Yeah.
But I really shouldn't be allowed to make the decision about this because I love this artist. This is Maggie, and every woman she draws is just killer.
I don't know if it breaks S tier, unfortunately, because I think the face does a lot.
Yeah.
I agree with Emma that the makeup really sells the whole thing. Because I think, you know what, in a weird way, these other ones don't feel real. Like they're really cool depictions, but they
Yeah.
don't feel like they're people. This is what an angel would look like in real life.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great translation to it. It's not as fun for me as the explosion of feathers. That's the last one. But
Yeah.
it's a big ass sword. I mean, easily A tier,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I feel S yet.
I
I feel like
Yeah.
it sounds terrible, but I feel like this is a very safe angel interpretation.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it is probably one of the best ones. I would say because we have Angel 3 already in A tier, I'd bunch 3 under this angel, being Angel 6 would be higher than A.
I can see that.
So this would be
I
the
can
top
see
of
that.
the A.
Yeah, because I think for me it's a similar thing of I almost stop looking at the wings and I just look at her with the sword and everything else, and she just screams like human soldier to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's almost angels in a certain way are almost untouchable. And she does not seem that way. She seems very
That's kind of what I liked about the third one, that at parts she almost seemed ephemeral. Like
Yeah.
everything felt kind of real wispy.
yeah.
She's not feel the same way, but she is in that same way, completely covered in light.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about the top of A tier?
Yeah.
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 Oh, let's do that.
Toppest of tops.
Okay, that's all our angels for this one. What's next?
Next is assassins, and I think there are technically 3, but I only pulled 2 because these two I think looked the coolest.
Okay.
So this first one that we have is I don't know the sets as well, so I'll let you talk about that. But it's this random dude, kind of cloaked up, with this guy dead, I like the fact that he has a victim with him. You know, that kind of very clearly shows that he's out here doing the dark deeds. You know.
To be honest, something about it, and this could be something about like compared to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I feel like the death touch fits real well for the assassin.
Yeah.
But something about the image also depicts haste. So something about it. Also, I think the way it's hard to tell because my phone's a little crap on this image, but I think he has Matthew Mercer hair.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
He kind of has some Matthew Mercer hair. This is like a character you would see in Vox Machina.
Okay. It kind of feels like me. Like it kind of feels dangerous. It feels like I've stumbled upon this and I should not have seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I saw nothing.
I'm
And he's
sorry.
like, well, now I gotta kill you. You're like, fuck.
He has haste.
No.
That's the haste coming through.
I honestly feels real good. I like the architecture in the background. This is from Conspiracy.
Oh yeah.
So super good like thematic placing for this. I like this face is covered.
Yeah.
I would say this is at least B tier.
Okay. Yeah, I think B or A for sure. Now I'm gonna argue for A. I think it does a lot with the haste.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that
Well,
I have
that's the
something
thing,
that
right?
can like convey haste to me, that's pretty big.
This is the problem with I think the angel we were talking about that was just kind of busy. It didn't convey a story. This is conveyed to us in some way, like already a narrative that exists somehow.
Yeah.
This person has already been killed. We've stumbled upon them, and they're able to just draw this image, and then they're able to create these subtle hints that tells us that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm probably A tier.
Ass one.
Right.
Ass in.
What about Ass in 2?
2?
This is from Ravnica, Return to Ravnica, the 4th time we return to it. Also, which is made by a planeswalker. Vraska,
yeah.
her ult makes these creatures.
Right.
She makes 3 1/1 assassins that if they deal damage to you at all, regardless of anything, you lose the game.
I haven't, because I'm like entrenched in the lore of Magic and Ravnica. I know that this is trying to convey to me the Golgarian like sewers, which is exactly where something like this would be. But it just, I don't know, there's something off about it that just feels off to me. This person does look like a predator, but it just doesn't scream danger the same way for me.
That's like exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like, if I looked at that and didn't know it was an assassin, I would have never ever guessed that. It's. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the background and like the location. It's just a little funky.
Yeah.
See, I kind of agree with that. I was going to say that the first, because these are opposed to angels, which creature type angel,
Right.
that's a creature type. It's a race.
Right.
Assassin's a job.
Yeah.
The first one does convey to me that this person is an assassin first and whatever else second. This one looks like it's just that there should be
It's
more
like a
things.
side job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Like a side
hustle.
hustle.
I have to make rent somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let me go out and kill some people.
I think the artwork and I think the setting does a lot. I really enjoy the setting. You can see like a dilapidated like tower in the back with like this grate that water's going into, and it definitely feels sewer, which is what the Gagori do. The mushrooms are fun, but I think the armor's kind of hard to tell what's going on. It's kind of chitinous. I like
Is this
the,
a girl with boobies?
I think so. 'Cause
Okay.
it was like,
Yeah.
there is
That's a
some
lot of
boobs in there.
cleavage.
Oh, it is. I thought it was like a breast piece.
I
you
did
know
too
what I
at
mean?
first, and
No,
then I was
there's
No,
like,
it's a
lot there.
bikini almost. Wow.
I
okay,
think
you get an extra point for boobies. Those are some honkers, man.
this also can be argued mechanically. This
Yeah.
is the most lethal assassin.
It should be. Yeah.
If it deals just any points of damage to you, you're dead.
Yeah, like if it looks at you too hard, you're supposed
Yeah.
to be dead. She just reads as a hunter to me. Or like a, someone who's out trying to get a meal for her family.
She looks like she started an indie band, and it's not really working out the way she wanted it to, and she thought by now she'd be on tours and
Oh no.
becoming the new Paramore.
Yeah.
But it's not working out, and so now she's like, fuck, I gotta find a real job.
So she had to go to Gepepe. Gepepe's like, you have to kill someone for me now. You want to be famous, don't you?
Gepepe, I wanted my indie band to work. He's like, sorry, couldn't do it. It sucked.
But you can come back and work
You're
for
crap.
me.
Yeah.
Now go steal this woman's wig. Go shave her bald.
No.
Sorry, Assassin. So where are we tossing her?
D.
Yeah, I think
D?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, because not F.
Yeah.
Assassin
FF.
2. Okay. Next one. Bats. This is from Eternal Masters.
Dude, these bats scared the shit out of me. I scrolled down and I was like, oh, I don't want that thing flying at me.
Yeah. God. These bats.
Look at the mouth.
So you know how when you're a kid and you get like those rubber bats for Halloween, and then you see a real bat and you're like, that's not what a fucking bat looks like. like the bat's nothing like what those rubber bats look like. This is what that rubber bat looks like.
Yeah.
This is what those rubber bats given life, given form.
It's not going this hard. It shouldn't. It has flying. That's it.
It has too many teeth.
Yeah, they're scared. His mouth is like perfectly round and it's weird.
He's gonna suck on your toes. He's gonna suck them right off.
No. Gross.
Gotta have my toes now.
Okay, look, maybe they have just a bad rap. Maybe they're just coming for the grapes that are in your hand.
He's awfully ravish for those grapes. I do like his little feet. It's unfortunate that his body is so large that his feet are just kind of dangling like side notes. His ears are bigger than his feet are.
The worst part is like I was fine just looking at his feet, and then I switched back to looking at his head after looking at his feet, and it's just terrifying. There's something wrong.
His head is huge. Look at his nose too. It's like a who nose.
It's a goblin nose.
Yeah, the whole face is very goblin.
This is kind of making me nauseous to look at, to be honest.
I think we just throw him in C tier because look, the job has been done.
That's fair.
He is a bat. He is frightening, but I think, you know what? Maybe someone could argue up to me for B because I love the veins in the webbing.
I was just about to say that.
Okay,
the fact that his wings are like see-through almost.
Yeah.
You can see the veins.
Okay, so look, the first thing in B tier should be bat.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
Bat 1 can have that.
Because I was pretty set on it being C tier at the highest, but the veins. The
wings are so well done, and look at how much damage they've sustained. Like he's been fighting for some grapes.
Seen some shit.
He's just a 1/1 bat though. One little bat.
Yeah.
One little.
The thing is, I wouldn't want to touch this card. I'd be scared if I got my finger too close to his mouth.
He'd bite it. Yeah. Okay. The next one, Jesus Christ.
I hate this one. I hate it so much.
This bat is from Midnight Hunt. The Midnight Hunt is what? The
werewolf one.
6th
Sure.
Innistrad set.
I weirdly like this more than the baby bat.
I do like the bat because he's poofy. But now, what they've done is they've reversed it. This one had too much hands and no feet. This one has too much feet and like 0 hands.
Yeah, it has one little like thumb.
It's weird because I don't really know how his body, like this one you can kind of see how the body like forms. This one just looks like it's a Furby with talons.
He kind of looks like a rat.
Yeah.
With big old feet.
Hear me out though. This
He does have rat feet.
Feels like what I would look at if I was seeing a bat actually swoop down at me.
Exactly. That's why I hate this so. Like the fact that it's like blurry. I don't know if it's supposed to be blurry. It's just blurry on here. But the fact that it's blurry,
It's like you were like this and you saw and you
you're just like
it's too late. It's already here.
Yeah, you just gotta accept it.
I like his little ears though. His ears are cute.
Yeah, I think unfortunately we hit like the best bat wings in the first one because the bat wings are so good in the first one.
Yeah.
These ones are alright.
No,
They're just a little
they're
traditional and
yeah.
bland.
Yeah, I think they are. They're just boring.
I think they did some cool stuff with moonlight with it though. That's kind of fun.
I also like that this one has more setting. The first one was just cloudy sky and moon. This one has like this one is for sure he's swooping into
Yeah.
And to be honest, you could make the argument that this bat is a regular sized bat. Or is like a giant animal. And he's not gonna steal my grape. He's gonna pick me up and take me to my family. I think I'm also good with B tier.
Oh, B tier. What do you think, Emma?
Yeah.
All the
B-tier.
bats.
The fact that it horrifies me.
All the
It's
bats
done
in
its
B
job.
tier.
Yes. Perfect. Perfect.
Have you ever had a bat fly at you? It's terrifying.
Yeah.
I haven't.
We
Have
had
you?
no.
It's
We had
terrifying,
one that
yeah.
flew in the car.
Remember,
Remember,
would've-
Lacey and Landon? We were going to Jack in the Box or something late at night, and a bat flew into the window.
It flew into the car?
Yeah.
I do remember the story, but I don't remember like what happened. To
We
it.
s- we pulled over and we couldn't find it, and then because we're like we're looking in the car because it was like making noise, and it was not in the car anymore. It was like its heart was like overexerted, and it was like on the ground.
Oh!
Oh no.
I do, because it hit the
Oh.
car, it didn't go in.
Oh, that's right.
That's what it was. Yeah, I think we're getting the mail or something. I can't remember exactly what.
Oh.
But a bat hit the car, and it was just trying to get into. We weren't moving, so we were like parked, and then it hit I think the windshield or something, and we're like, what the fuck was that? And we could hear it making like a little like a little echo chirps. And we're like, oh my god, did it get in the fucking car? Now it's in here.
Yeah.
Because I think we were with Landon in the Explorer.
Yeah, and Lacey was there too.
So the Explorer has a modified back for a wheelchair. So there's like after the front seats, there's just a massive space. There's a cavernous space where Landon's in his wheelchair
By himself.
by himself. We're like, okay, we need to make sure this little bat's not in here, and then we had to troubleshoot how the fuck we're even gonna get it out. Yeah, I guess it was just outside, just kind of like stunned. It hit so hard, it was just like, I don't know where I'm at.
Yeah, too bad. Poor thing.
I flew up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bears.
Bears.
Craig should be an expert at this because of Lazarus.
It's a bear. It's from Kaldheim.
It is.
It's probably gonna be the realest bear that we've seen.
I
It
don't-
is fat.
I don't like his little hands. I don't like it's like that's such a weird stand.
His eyes are freaky.
I was gonna say, he wouldn't look that scary until you look at his eyes and you're like, fuck, I don't wanna fuck with that. That's like a demon bear.
Yeah, and I also feel like he's kind of almost too upright.
He's too person.
Yeah, he's just he has too much posture.
He's like sophisticated. He's like, hello.
You know what it also looks like? It also looks like he stubbed his toe. Who put this bear trap out of here?
I would definitely judge someone if they ran this card. Okay, this version of this token.
Yeah, this one's. Yeah, I would say the fur though, it's spot on.
Yeah,
it is
absolutely.
good fur. That bear looks horrifying, but I bet he's soft.
No.
Yeah.
I bet he's soft and fluffy. I bet he's warm.
I wanna like grab his like
yeah,
neck
his,
area.
his neck fat,
yeah.
his bear mane.
Bear mane.
That's the difference. Is that's not like fur. I think he's just fat. He just has a lot of fur, a lot of fat back there. 'Cause, like, it's like he's normally like this, so he has like that long neck.
Yeah.
When he gets up, his posture gets too good, so it's like his spine goes into his body.
Yeah.
He's just like, I have all this extra skin left.
His hands look like sloth.
They do.
Sloth
Oh,
hands.
they are kind
They
of small.
I think that's why they're so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They look too articulated. Less like paws, more like actual gripping hands.
The problem is, I think this also fits in the category that the bat did.
No.
I think it's a B tier.
No.
Because unfortunately,
It's
like
D
it,
for
it,
sure.
it is conveyed. You don't like it, but I think that's the point.
I would judge someone for running this. Okay, Emma, what do you think?
After. Okay.
Yeah.
If I were to just look at this one, I'd be like way lower, like C or D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But after looking at the other ones, This deserves a higher spot. I hate the other one.
Okay.
His ears are really cute, though.
Yeah, I'm telling you, everything other than the eye.
Yeah.
The eye's the worst part.
And the hands. I hate those hands.
Okay.
Why has he got, like, abs?
He does have fur abs.
I wish I knew.
He's got, like, a six-pack. I say B or C.
Okay, C then. I'm going to C.
Bear.
Bear 1.
1.
Bear Force 1.
Bear Force.
Okay, the next one is Convitar Care Bear.
This one. I don't know what it is.
For a frame of reference, this bear is a 4/4, where the last bear was a 2/2.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
So he's twice as strong as the last bear was supposed
so
to
much
be.
powerful. All the power. I love his little stance. Like, he's showing off his nails.
He's like, what
"Hello."
up?
Uh-huh.
He looks like he's gonna dap me up.
I don't know what it is about the ankle, though. This one feels more, like, realistic, where the other one's like, ah, I've stubbed my toe. This one actually seems like it's angry.
Why are the eyes red?
Are bears' eyes red?
Maybe they are. I don't know.
Jacob has spoken.
Maybe
They're
because
not.
it's kind of hard to make a bear look really intimidating.
Are you talking about magic bears?
Yeah.
You're talking about real bears.
But real bears.
Real bears do not have red eyes.
Okay, that's good to know. You wanna rate this bear?
I couldn't head out hearing two full adults think bears have red eyes.
I look, this multiple artworks are
Maybe
trying.
like if you take like a picture of them, maybe
Yeah.
their eyes would
Yeah.
flash like the
No.
print, but
I
what
don't
am I
know.
rate out of what?
I
What's 1 and what's 10?
S to F.
S to F.
What's S and what's F?
Would
Like
you
a-
run it in a deck?
like a
or would
tier.
you be ashamed
Yeah,
of
it's like a
it?
tier.
Oh,
S-
like in
S-
my
A-
games?
B.
Yeah.
Oh, like in my deck?
Sure.
Yeah.
I like the top bear more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't-
All of these bears?
There's just 3.
There's just 3 bears?
Yeah.
I hate
This
that
bear
last
is
one.
S. This
Uh-huh.
bear is B, and this one is gross.
I know.
Off the scale.
I've not seen the other one yet. Also, tiny braids behind him.
Oh.
So,
Oh,
Oh, that is true. Who did that?
why does he?
Pepe's been doing his hair. You know what? But he does have little claw marks because of the Khans clan. So maybe Jepepe took his hair, and then now he has to have like his little braids on top. So he's fighting back for his hair.
I thought that was a crown.
I didn't know what the heck
Those-
that was. I was like, did they add that on
Those
accident?
little claw. So the Temur clan,
No.
who are the humans that use
Yeah.
bear companions,
Yeah.
that is the top half, the bottom half of their symbol, because it's a line like this,
Yeah.
and then the 3 bear claw.
I see.
So this is
He's like, what up?
well, yeah. Because to be honest, it's almost hard to judge him because this is in Temur decks. The bear is summoned by the human, so he's in the other artwork somewhere.
Oh.
So this is like him in motion.
That's kind of cool. Okay, I will give him C tier.
I'm fine with C tier. C tier?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't. Why are his paws so weird?
It
Like
is
they
weird.
look like they're like cut off and then they just kind of glued on. Like
They
it-
kind of
it
like
does look
bent
like-
again.
This one's missing. Like it's too far down on the left paw.
yeah,
Like it should be brought
Yeah.
up a little bit.
his paws also look like he's like this and he's like almost like Wolverine. Like they're like coming through like
Oh, his knuckles.
yeah, he's like this.
I don't know. 'Cause there's a lot going on. It's very thought provoking. What the fuck? What in the fuck?
What, the last one?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, I fucking hate that one. I scrolled down and I was like,
Angus. Do you do any more artwork, Glenn? Because I wonder why.
if you do, stop.
I wonder why they don't hire you from Watts anymore, Glenn.
Watch,
What
he
the
has
fuck is this?
I don't know. Other than the fact that it showed up when I said bear token. I was
What
like,
is like, what? Is there something in his
I
mouth?
think it's a man.
oh, that would make much
oh,
more sense.
maybe it's a tongue.
I'm so confused.
The flavor text of this one is bears get vicious when they don't sleep. This one hasn't slept in
I
ages.
hate this. This
Look
looks
at
like
his eyes.
this.
God, this one looks like if someone was like,
You know what he looks like? Hold on. Hold on. I'm pulling up a picture.
Okay.
this one looks like as if he was really sad and he started eating all the ice cream that he wasn't supposed to eat, and someone walked in like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "It wasn't me." Ah, Don't judge me. It looks like he's weeping.
Oh, it's like that midnight, everything else is dark, and then someone turns on a light in the kitchen, and the person's like,
You're
Also,
shoveling handfuls of shredded cheese into your mouth.
Oh God, you found me. I'll never be the same.
It looks like this.
He does
beast
kinda-
tie.
He does kind of look like that. Is it weird that they give the beast tie in a trim? Who's cutting his beast hair in the new season? The new season they trim his beard.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait.
they like trim his beard a little bit. Who's giving him a haircut? Giuseppe.
always. The answer is always.
Yeah, if there's anyone in fiction.
Oh yeah, why is this beard short?
Someone give him a little trim.
Maybe he did it himself. Maybe he's just tired
Yeah.
of it.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe. Okay.
I
don't
fucking
think-
hate this.
I
Can
don't
we
think
put
this
it
one
in
des-
F tier?
I don't think it deserves F. I think it deserves at least a D. Bottom
Why?
D.
Why?
Because F
Explain
is
your
F
reason.
is like an affront. Like F is almost that other angel that was just too busy.
Oh.
Like it just completely missed the mark. This one's a stylized version, and I think it was funny. It's at least, to be honest, I would probably run it.
You would. Okay, I would.
I'm
I'd
gonna
probably
argue against you.
I'm ready.
I think he belongs in F. 1, he's gross. 2, I can't tell what's going on. 3, all of his proportions look very wrong. Like his body is huge. Like so big.
He does kind of look like a Picasso
His
bear.
nose is here, and his eyes are down here.
Yeah, it's like he's like derpy too. he's like
Oh, to be honest, I really can't tell. It's just, I just like the fact that he got caught shoveling cheese in his mouth.
That would be the.
I don't
only...
think he deserves F tier though. There has to be something on here that deserves this.
I think this deserves F. I do. I think if someone showed up with that and was running it, I would want to gouge my eyes out.
I'd be kind of impressed.
yeah.
I'd be
kind of
like,
impressed with the
no,
audacity of that guy.
no. Yeah.
All right, fine.
I think F tier it is.
That's sad, but I would probably even give it a B tier.
Just because you like the story behind it now.
Yeah, I do.
Jeez.
Dude, he's crying. That's not a face of anger. He's just sad.
Yeah.
Okay. We're on
Okay.
Beast now?
We're on Beast now.
What is this?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell.
Beasts are.
It is Jasper.
I wish I could tell you what this beast actually was. It wasn't any clear on the actual website either. I think if you saw it in person, it wouldn't be clear. So historically, there's been a lot of beasts that are green 3/3 beasts. I'm gonna give mad respect that he went with something that was so
reptilian.
yeah, and not definitely traditional or what I would think of as a beast.
He's yoked. He has small legs.
He's spiny. Does
Yeah. Is his face like this? Hold up. I'm gonna draw for you real quick.
I think yes is the answer. Because I think we both have the same image in our head.
Is his face like that?
Okay, no, we didn't have the same image in our head.
That's what his face is.
I mean,
His eyes and his mouth look so close together. Like,
they are very close. I'll give you that. They are very close.
and he's got no neck.
Yeah, he has a lot of
bad.
torso.
Creating his face.
okay.
Um,
Okay. He kind of he's reptilian, right? But his face kind of looks like an owl face.
What?
An owl face. He's got like a little
Yeah,
Beware.
I guess, but this guy can't turn his head more than 10 degrees, much less 100, 360.
That's fair too.
Dude, his shoulders are huge.
I think he's D tier just because he's cool, but he just doesn't excite me like the other ones.
That's fair. That's fair. I think.
Yeah.
Beast
It's Jasper
one.
too. Jasper's really cool. But,
I know.
But Jasper, if we want to look at good Jasper Anwar, I'd show you the Sabai cat that he does.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much
Jasper has much worse.
better. Beast number 2
Ooh.
from Amon Ket, the Egyptian set. Already killing it. It's an alligator's head
Uh huh.
with these really cool little nose flares, glowing eyes, and like a lion's body,
I think it's cool.
jumping out of some foliage with some like Alma and Ket like artwork on the background. It's cool.
The only thing that makes me angry is that it's not a 3-3.
It's
so,
a 4-2.
Yeah, I can't run it with when it says create a green 3/3 beast token.
Yeah.
Because it's just so cool.
Um,
It's kind of a weird. I'll give it to you this way though. Like it seems a little weird to just have it with an open mouth.
Yeah. I was gonna say I wish I could see a little bit of his face more.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a lot of like throat.
There is a lot of throat.
Which I guess technically is a threat, but doesn't
Yeah.
seem that way.
I think it's because of like an alligator can't like scrunch all their skin, and kind of like how a lion has like that face. You can tell it's wrinkled and like there's an emotion there. They don't really have like the same kind of facial structure to do that with.
Yeah.
So I do like it, but I agree that unfortunately the gaping maw
Kind of throws it off.
kind of takes away.
What
It's
do you
just
think?
like that's all I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's the thing too. But because to be honest, I didn't even realize that it was it had all this cool stuff around it until I had to take myself away from it.
Yeah.
It is very distracting.
Maybe if it was like turned to the side a little bit more, you could still get that gaping.
Or
like,
maybe if it was like
effect.
attacking somebody.
Yeah, and it'd be a lot less throat
More
and
of a
probably
profile.
more of the face too.
God, you could really show off his. I think unfortunately this is C tier.
Wow, I was gonna say B, but I can be persuaded.
Because I agree. Everything. To be honest,
Everything
the
else.
problem is
is
this is C tier because I think if it did the thing we were talking about, it would easily be S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily S.
So close.
Beast. Okay, next one. Beast, Corset 14. God.
I love him.
Yeah?
I love him a lot.
Whoa. He's a beast. To be honest, he loses a lot of points for me for having the tusks.
What?
The second set of like horns in his face fucks it all up.
The ones in his mouth or on his head?
No, it's on his mouth. Yeah, these mouth horns. I kind of hate it. To be honest, I feel like they should have just come down and like really long.
Yeah.
But because they curl back up, I just dislike it.
Okay. So I want you to picture this though.
Oh god.
What if they acted like scorpion tails?
No. Nope. F tier.
Whoa.
F immediately. F.
No.
F.
I
hate
love
it.
him.
No, look at his little stompy feet.
He does have stumpy feet. I
don't. It looks like he's coming from heaven. Also.
Well, this could be because he's probably summoned. Because I think this is the token that Garuk, the Planeswalker, Garuk Wild Speaker, or whatever, makes.
No,
Is this not the creature that Garuk makes?
I don't think so.
He reminds
I
me
don't.
of
I
Pumbaa.
will look that up while you finish what you're saying.
No, that's all I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do like that he's kind of furry. I think, to be honest, the last couple, I would call the first one's probably a lizard of some kind.
Yeah.
The second one I would call a chimera. This one's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
This one is the same thing that fucking assassin does. This sells a lot of like beast stuff to me. He's kind of Beauty and the Beast, where he's just really a monster, but he's not Disneyfied. This guy's a fucking beast.
He's not a hot beast.
He's kind of dirty. I like how the colors are kind of yellow on one side and he's kind of flesh toned on the other.
Look at his mouth. It's just so like gross.
Yeah, he's grimy.
Yeah.
This is. It's a different picture of it.
No, that's not what I was talking about. That's the Apex Predator beast. There's another one next beast.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. That's why I said that.
He reminds me of Pumbaa.
Like
Wow.
an angry Pumbaa.
Like a horrible
Yeah.
rendition.
Like if Timon never found Pumbaa.
Oh god. Oh god.
I don't
What
like
a
this
dark
alternate
lore.
universe that we're in now.
Okay, so bad end Pumbaa. A tier? Or do we think it's too good for him?
I think he could be B.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Just because I fucked it up with the scorpion tails.
Yeah, he's good. Wow.
I do love his little hooves though. Those are so
Those
cute.
little stompy feet.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is dark steel. So beast. Oh, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. It's busy. It's like that other angel.
Yeah.
It is, but I can tell what's going on.
That's true. That's true.
This feels very machine-like.
Well, that's the thing is
kind
he's
of fun.
supposed to, right? Because
Yeah.
this is when Mirrodin is becoming, like, this is the plane of Mirrodin where Karn made everything out of machines.
Yeah.
Right, so this is a mechanical beast. But the problem is it's a beast, but not an artifact creature beast. So I don't know.
Yeah, I like how he's got little steam coming out of him.
Yeah,
That's
that's
very
pretty
cool.
cool.
Yeah,
You
the steam
know?
ports,
And his like
fucking solid.
his hands are all like tendrils.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call that a beast. It makes him too reptilian. Like it could also be because this guy's probably like a C tier, but to go from like the previous beast to this one,
Yeah.
it's shocking.
I like the horns too.
Yeah,
Kind of the
Yeah.
bull-esque.
the horns are like really detailed too.
I like that they're facing like down.
Yeah, he's kind of like a bull. I think that's making me feel a little better.
He feels like something you find in the sewer. He belongs in the same world as that angel. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles angel.
God.
Yeah.
I really like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's because when I picture magic cards, like this is something I'd picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like-
I mean, yeah.
My only thing is I wish the background was a little bit less him colored.
You know, that's fair. That's part of it. I'm having a hard time looking at all this shit
Yeah.
and how I can't tell what's some of it's what is him and his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like if I fought him, that's exactly how I would feel. I'd be like, there's so many
Oh,
things.
that he's like blending in.
Yeah.
Would it alarm you to say that this beast was made only a year after the bear token we didn't like was made? The bear token was 2003. This is 2004.
I fucking love magic.
Yeah.
This looks very 2004.
Yeah, it does. This guy
And
looks
I
more
was
like
only 1 year.
this guy looks like the lizard guy from Spider-Man.
There it is. There it is.
Give him C tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's give him C tier.
Beast 3. Right?
No.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Oh yeah, Beast 4.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Ooh.
I hate
This
it.
this one's S. This one's S for me.
He looks goofy.
This one's S. I love it.
I was about to say I love this one too.
He looks goofy.
So the thing about so
The little flipped out antlers on the bottom.
Okay, that's a fair point though. You had a whole thing about the tusks being right here. Why don't you have the same thing about the little antlers that grow out of his neck?
because it's not because to be honest, I don't know if it does grow out of his neck. I think it comes back because I think his horns have grown back around underneath.
Oh.
They're like sideburns.
They're just neck bones. Don't worry about it.
Look, I'm a sucker for Ikoria.
Yeah.
I love the whole idea. So this beast is made from the beast, or the token generator that is mutated.
Yeah.
Which means the flavor is a creature and another creature are mutating already, and whenever they mutate, they create a offspring, which is the 3/3Bs that this is.
Yeah.
So this is already a fucking mangled mess already. The horns are fucking cool. I love the design, and he is everything that Ikoria represents.
Yeah.
A tiger, elk, dinosaur. and that is a pairing in Ikoria. Look at his furry tail that has blades in it. And it has spikes in his fluffy tail.
Okay, but if he's like a...
He's a stegosaurus that's colored like a tiger that has an elk head.
Okay. But if he's like an elk, which usually need to hide, he's not doing very well at that. And like tigers, they don't need to hide because they are the ones hunting.
Yeah.
But he's not hunting. He sure doesn't look like it.
He just
It just looks like he's gonna die real fast.
He's just gonna bash people with his tail.
What if he's a fisherman?
Okay, tell me a
What
story.
if he?
Yeah.
I mean, he's in this pond.
Yeah. Okay.
You're right. He probably isn't hunting down things to kill them, right? I think that's valid to say. His head's probably too large for that. He's not running very. But what if he can stand very still, kind of like the cat does, with like the little, like the paws usually in the water where they're trapping something, and he gets the fish, and then he can put that on his little thing, like a shell, or maybe he can like put like maybe he'll like scrape his head against some seaweed or something, put it in the ground in the water, and then the fish bite it, and he goes.
Okay.
I think this is S tier. This is everything magic should be.
I hate that image for one reason only. That means that it's a carnivore, like it eats meat, right?
At least fish.
Which means its teeth are gonna be sharp when it opens its mouth.
I think.
I will agree with you. I think this is probably out of the beasts that we have surveyed today, definitely top tier. I would say A tier.
Okay, what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't eat fish? What if instead its little horns are meant to pull out these lily pad roots and it just eats the roots?
You know what? I can be
That means
persuaded
though
that
he's getting hunted, and
yes.
he's bright orange.
He is getting okay, but Ikoria is kind of a bright place. All right, A tier, I guess, but I think he's worthy of this.
Beast
5?
5.
I tried.
Okay, and we will just go to goats.
Go to goats?
No, we have 2 horrible birds. No, we have to do birds.
Okay.
Look at them.
I hate these birds.
Some are terrible.
Yeah, so there were a lot more birds than I realized, and I had a lot of fun picking these
Okay,
ones.
if we want to get through quick, we'll
Speed
just,
round.
Yeah.
Okay.
This bird is from Eventide,
Okay.
the Feywild type fairy plane, which probably explains why he's so fucking goofy in proportion. Why are his legs so long?
Look at his fucking claws!
He has eagle legs and an owl body.
No. Buddy.
And I don't know. I don't think he's goofy enough and fucked up enough to be F tier, but he's D tier.
He's D. I will say D tier.
bird
Look at his
one's-
little toes.
Yeah, bird 1's D tier. Bird 2 though. Oh boy. From
Yeah, I
M12.
hate that.
There's a lot going on here.
Okay, I would argue though that this has to be placed in the same spot that was.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Because look at how detailed it is.
No, it's crazy good. I love the little like molting, like little feathered stuff from his
and
face.
there's a whole
If
story
that
to it.
blue tongue got anywhere near me, I'd freak the fuck out. Be like,
Also 3/3 beast, which means a human in Magic is a 1/1.
Yeah.
So he's a massive bird.
oh,
This bird is
Oh,
gonna
no.
fuck you up.
Okay, bird 2, B tier. Bird 3, this is the Munin bird. This is the Odin bird.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's fine. I would
yeah.
It's all right.
see.
C tier.
It's just not special.
This one though, this one is special. This one's
What?
from Invasion, 2001. This is a precursor to the bear.
When I was laying the table for the bear.
Oh, this is a good artwork.
It's kind of cool.
It's cool. Doesn't look like magic though. Doesn't look like anything else.
To be honest, this definitely looks like a fucking like metal album cover.
Yeah.
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 This is some shit going on. But to be honest, the way these tokens look, like this, the bear did not match the border of the token.
Yeah.
This matches the token.
I can see that. Okay, so I'm kind of a sucker for those eyes that it has. It's definitely not a bird,
No.
but it's cool.
Oh god,
It's skin.
It also and it also has like these horrible
Ew.
like little like. Do you see its? Okay, so you see its mouth, but it's sideways and it has teeth. A tier.
Ew.
A tier.
Ew. Oh.
A tier. He's cool looking. He's cool. This also could be fossilized.
Okay, you know what? I think it's a fucking power move to show up to a table where you're running birds and you pull this out as your token. I would say S tier for that reason alone.
Ooh.
You know?
What do you think?
I'm saying A tier. I hate
Yeah.
this.
A tier it is.
Look at his legs. Does he walk like on the point of them?
I don't think he walks. I think he stabs people to death as he comes down.
But he's got to land.
And then he's gonna stick into them and then die.
He dies?
Yeah. Okay, I think
Whoa,
I
like
think he,
me?
He's
I
hungry.
think he comes down, he stabs him, he eats him, but then he can't leave. This is he perishes too.
Damn.
Oh no.
Alright.
Okay.
Or he just carries them.
Here's the finale.
Goats. I've been waiting all day
goats.
to do goats.
What bird was that?
That was
Four.
bird 4.
Oh, thank you.
Goat 1. This is also from Eventide. This is from
What
Eventide. It's
is
fucking
this?
This is the same set that the owl was from.
This is not a goat.
This is S tier for me.
That's a sexy man.
That is a were-goat person that is like you know what we talked about, like not hot beast. This is just hot beast.
Why is he like? He's trying to seduce me. What?
Those eyes, the sultry eyes.
You know that thing about the male gaze and the female gaze, and how a woman's like hands and forearms. Look at his forearm.
Man's only does handstands.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this so much. I would cry if it showed up.
I love that his horns are outlined in this red.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
His yellow
I
eyes.
hate that his lips.
So
They're
what?
not even lips,
So
they
what?
look like
Kissable?
yeah.
Smoochable?
But they're also like his nose area is kind of red, which makes me think he had just been like crying a little bit, and like makes me feel bad for him, which is just his way of
This is
luring
like
me.
this is like the lead, like guitarist or singer of that Assassins emo band.
The drummer.
Yeah.
He's just misunderstood,
The
Mom.
band
You
the
don't
band
understand.
separated, and he took all the money. And then when she went to Gepepe, she's like, "You need to kill that man and take his hair." She's like, "I can't take his hair." And this is after they just took a very long, like, chase scene, and he fell. And she like shows up on him. He's like, "You can't take my hair. I'm nothing without my hair."
It also looks like an albino like bull.
Yeah.
That's
Look.
S tier.
I think so too.
Oh,
I love
shit.
it.
I was gonna say D tier, but
D.
yeah.
D, look at him.
Exactly. I would be terrible. I would cry if someone pulled that out. But I will.
I hate the way he's sitting though.
It's terrible.
Like if he was on all fours, it'd be a little better. But he's like squatting. He's like, hey.
he's a were-goat. No way he isn't.
He's Tumnus, but if he was more goat than man.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, is it,
Yeah.
well, I'm on to the second goat already.
Second goat.
Oh, second goat?
M13. To be honest, it's kind of anticlimactic after
What?
Yeah.
the hot goat.
Look at his eyes. They're glowing.
I will say the horns are fucking solid.
No, they're not glowing. It's his
They are.
forehead.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I was
Never
like,
mind.
where?
That'd be terrifying if his eyes were on his forehead. He's looking forward.
Ah.
You're like, oh god. The horns are cool. The stacking stones.
God,
Very
so cool. I like that. Look, he's accomplished something. He's standing on top of those rocks, looking out, surveying his land. He's the king of goats.
I will say that the last one looked like he was on like a farm and
Sorry,
like
I went to the next one.
we're gonna rank the regular goat before we can go to the underworld goat.
Okay, he's fine.
B
Yeah.
tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. B tier for goat 2.
I almost wrote goat B. Okay. Goat 3.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. His face too human.
To be honest, he might be a human.
Dude.
This
What
is
is he looks like someone. I'm gonna figure it out.
so the thing is, so this one's from Theros Beyond Death,
Yeah.
where Elspeth has to conquer death after she was betrayed by Heod and returned back to the world of the living. This is a goat that is in the underworld.
Damn.
And a goat that a horror or a nightmare makes.
Yeah.
So he could not even be a real goat. He could be like a nightmare version of a goat. Like a nightmare that comes in and the nightmare summons another goat. So this is a dream's dream. And that looks about it. I will say the colors are fun.
Yeah.
The pink on the blue, solid.
I like that it's swimming.
Oh, yeah, it is swimming.
Yeah, it's kind of like in the river Styx or whatever.
Oh, that's probably why it looks that way.
Yeah. He probably like, get me out of here.
Elspeth!
Help me.
Get me the
Why is
fuck
he
out
so
of here.
happy?
I don't
He's
know.
like, Elspeth, good to see you. You're gonna get me out of this fucking river, right?
I don't know why, but I look at him and he goes, not only can he talk,
Elspeth, don't kiss that goat.
but he's gonna talk just like a human does, not like a
Yeah.
goat human. It's gonna talk like a human.
What would a goat human sound like?
Back. You know that those.
Please, Elspeth, not enter here.
Yeah.
Evil.
No.
What? He's just like.
He looks like the goat in Hoodwinked.
Dumb. Dumb.
S tier.
I don't know if he's S tier.
S tier.
No.
Yes.
if we
Look at him. Look at it. Look at his little face.
Wait, Mo. What do you think? Is it S tier?
No. I
Yeah,
just
okay.
can't stop laughing at him.
Okay.
But
Let's.
is that good though? Goats are meant to be laughed at, I think.
I think
What else do they do?
we should ask this. If you had to hang up one of those arts in your room to look at for eternity,
Oh, the first one, for sure.
then it can't be S tier. Yeah.
The first goat.
I mean,
first goat.
you've not seen the last goat yet.
So I think this means, what is it? A for this goat?
Sure,
Then?
yeah.
Okay. Goat.
Yeah.
Goat.
I don't
Was
like
his
his
goat 3?
horns.
Yeah, his horns do
They're
take away from
huge.
it. Okay, here we go. The finale. The piece de resistance. This goat from unstable. He's S tier. If I was
Yeah.
gonna have artwork, it'd be him.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's mowing the grass.
He is mowing the lawn, and there's a little trough that automatically brings the excess grass up to him to eat.
Aw. I love him. I want
He's
him.
the best boy. Best goat.
Was he goat 4?
Goat 4.
I want to say that the other goat almost made it in here, which means the S tier would have been a angel and 3 goats. It would have been an angel that we thought was hot and 3 goats, of which one we thought was hot.
I love at the beginning we were all, wow, the colors in this one and the contrast, and then this one we're like, that goat wants to fuck. That goat is hot.
That's just the evolution of, I think, magic tokens, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. This is only what, A through G?
Like, yeah.
God, so we get some more going on. This is a lot
I
of fun.
didn't even do cats. Emma, there are cat tokens. I know.
More Japepes?
More Japan.
Pepe. Oh yeah, we just did.
Yeah, because I told you the cats didn't make it on, but let me see if I can find the cute cat token, because I think you should at least
Oh
see
yeah, she goes
it.
B to G. It wasn't even A through G.
I picked the best ones. I told you I curated it.
Okay. Well, let's save the cats, I guess, for later. We
We
start with
only
them.
have one in F tier. It's that fucking
Oh, we only do
rare.
have one in F tier. That's unfortunate.
Look at it though.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's pretty.
She's a cool. I feel like we should have been more discerning.
We put a lot of people everywhere. Only gave. To be honest, though, that just means we like a lot of the art.
You tried to make that bear not F.
I don't think he is F. I think he has the same attitude that 4th goat does. I think that goat and the impressions we were given about it in the River Styx is the same as that bear trying to eat cheese at 3 a.m. and being found out.
Not even close. That bear was nasty and gross, and he looked jiggly.
he was a little gelatinous.
Okay.
Shit. Okay.
Do we want to I'm sorry. Do we want to do shoutouts?
I don't know if we have time.
Okay, that's fine. Commander of the day it is. You'll have to tune in 2 weeks to hear anything else.
What does that mean?
What?
Awfully cryptic. I thought. We'll do,
I'm gonna throw away all of my notes now.
we will do the other thing next time. though.
Yeah.
We definitely should.
Sounds good.
Um,
I will save my notes then.
we should run out of time. We have too much fun here. Okay. Even though I want Gepepe to be our commander of the day, let's put Gepepe next to.
I love
this person.
Gepepe.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Emma, what is our commander of the day?
I'm not there yet. I don't know. Oh, I found
okay.
it. Got it.
Yep.
I cannot say this.
No, it's all right.
Jin Gitaxius. Wait.
No.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jin Gitaxius.
Whoa.
Spot on.
I'm too smart, guys.
Yeah, you got this.
Keep going.
Oh, I'm still reading. I gotta read the rest of his name. Core
Augur.
Flash. At the beginning of your end step, draw 7 cards. Each opponent's maximum hand size is reduced by 7.
Very, very cool card.
Well,
Which means you could play them on your turn.
Yeah.
Or after your turn, and your opponent would just discard their hands. Because your hand size maximum, your maximum hand size is 7. So now it's 0. So that means when you end your turn, you have to discard everything.
whoa.
Great. We love him. We don't, but I'm required to say that.
No, go ahead. You're first then. You're
Okay.
first.
Okay. What I like the most about him is if you look at his arms, it looks like a weapon. It looks like something that, if I didn't realize it was attached, something that I could wield. They're like these really spiky parts out of that, you could use to kill someone, or, you can make handholds out of it. His fingers are very long, and that's a little disturbing. Gives me little spook vibes. But, yeah, I'm going to go with the arms. Enjoy them a lot.
It's pretty good. I'm going to use mine to spotlight what Spencer said. We put it in the chat so that we would have it available to us. And Spencer said, "Oh, I hate this. Put those nasty hands away." He does have some nasty hands. And then Jacob said Sonic Grippers from the TikTok meme. I like this version of him. I don't dislike the other one.
Yeah.
But my complaint a couple of weeks back when we were talking about Jin in this new version, he wasn't as frightening. He wasn't as H.R. Geiger as I expect him to be. Teeth for eyes. This is what he is. He's a horrible monster that you really can't figure out. And look at his horrible little rags he has. And they put him in a kimono, and it was weird. They put too much clothes on him. I like this version so much more. He's just horrible little spindly, and he's spitting on someone, like he's talking and he's spewing shit. He's just gross. And I love it.
Yeah.
It looks like a shrimp.
Damn well. You can't be doing my man that way. You can't be calling him a shrimp. You can't be calling him a shrimp. Have you seen Smiling Friends?
No.
Oh, yeah, you need to see Smiling Friends. Hang on. There's a... Let me make a picture here. Stall for me.
Okay. All I can think about is the fact that we don't call shrimp in our house because Pinky calls it scrimp.
A scrimp? Yeah. Pinky does call it a scrimp.
So that's what stuck in my head. That and there's that song you sing all the time too.
I sing?
The shrimp song.
I see.
Oh, I don't sing.
Oh,
I
is
just
it
play it.
Shrimps are
Yeah.
very good to eat.
Just have to.
Who's gonna?
I don't sing that.
Are they gonna?
I'm just singing at my house. I play it sometimes, but I play it with the Childish Gambino Bonfire remix. It's really funny. Have you heard that one yet?
I don't think so.
I'll show it to you after the show because it's Bonfire, so I can't talk
Sorry,
about it.
guys. Not that we don't love you, but we do.
I'm gonna post this thing in our chat real fast. Smiling Friends is probably the best Adult Swim TV shows right now, and this is one of the characters in it that they do like one of those like cartoon gags where they do like a close-up realistic version of him.
Oh no! We're gonna have
That's
to
what he
put
looked
that.
like when
I'm
he
gonna
was a
edit
kid.
that.
Yeah, this is young Jin.
No,
Yeah.
That really explains a lot.
I will edit that in for you guys so you can see it because you need to see it.
God.
Oh, also, if you guys haven't voted yet on the stuff about our cube, let us know.
Oh yeah.
That'll be wrapping up soon too, so just keep that in mind.
You for sure. This has been a lot of fun. As always, it just flies by. Never enough time.
Yeah, unfortunately, we take over their house, so eventually I have to give it back.
Yeah. Just 2 more weeks. But 2 more weeks? 3 more weeks.
2 more weeks.
2 more weeks.
Sheesh.
2 more weeks. We have something fun though.
Promise.
Okay. Bye guys.